Really nice triple.
And it's the Pacers ball. 4-point game. There's the pick. MP passes to Mathurin. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And Thomas has it in the corner. And again, it's Brooklyn with a three.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Mathurin with a screen on Claxton.
And this is one of the things that makes Mathurin so exciting to watch, that ability to finish on alley-oops.
For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to Minnesota. And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run? Making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back seasons.
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's Heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion.
It's stolen by Nembhard. To the inside, MP, and MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Porter. Pass to Claxton. Thomas with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. 6 to shoot. Wolf, no good. Claxton with the steal. Thomas against McConnell. Thomas gets the bucket.
And Cam Thomas just does a great job there, absorbing the contact on his way up.
Thomas with the steal. Over MP. Thomas, no good. Pacers trail by 6. Porter with the steal. Fast break, here we go. Stolen by McConnell. Fast break, here comes Indiana. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Thomas. Front past the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. It's on Cameron Thomas. Indiana shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Nesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for T.J. McConnell.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Obi Toppin's checked in for Indiana. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from 3-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Outside, Porter. To the right side. Demon, good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Well, Aaron Nesmith isn't just a high-effort player. He also provides a valuable skill set.
He sure does, Kevin. I mean, he's strong, he's athletic, can guard a couple of positions, he rebounds effectively for his size, and he's a sniper from the 3-point line. He's an absolute laser. And I think his greatest attribute is his competitiveness as a defender.
setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Demon. Terrence Mann is out there with Porter. Then it's Johnson, and it's Wolf at the double spot, manning the middle. Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Porter finds Mann. To the paint. Here's Demon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
MP, no good. The Nets with the lead. Here's Johnson. And it's MP with the rebound. The Pacers are going 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Neesmith. Johnson with the rebound. The Nets shooting at 48%. Looking good. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Defense may have given him that. Based on the result, you see why.
MP with the easy bucket inside.
You can certainly see the potential that MP has working inside the paint like that.
Here's Demon. He has 5. Man in the corner. The kick out to Porter. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Some changes for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Siakam. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepard. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Mann. And Thomas subbed in for Johnson. And that one's good by Porter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's MP. The rebound by Demon.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Wolf, no good. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know, there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Pass to Demon. Stolen by McConnell. And Nembhard has it in the corner. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. And now it's a 3-point Indiana lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Pass to Toppin. Back to MP. The shot off that time.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
And Thomas has it in the corner. And a wide open look for Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Pass to Demon. Fires for 3. That shot off. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here.
Welcome to our two.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically. Okay, switching gears. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings thus far.
When I look at the Nets, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be... more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. McConnell and Nembhard at guard. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the bounce power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. It's Thomas on the wing. Nembhard covering. Here's Devin. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's a part of Porter's game that keeps expanding. His ability to make plays for others.
McConnell passes to MP. Pass to Mathurin, and he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Porter with the steal. A 15-footer. Thomas, that's good. And that's 13 points for Cameron Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas can spread his selection out on the floor, which keeps the defense guessing.
And MP throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Axton a screen on Nembhard. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Mathurin with a screen on Claxton. MP, no good. Brooklyn leading by 4. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's Demon. Defended by Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now that's 11 points for Siakam.
We know Siakam's got a really nice jumper. Still, I love Pascal in the painted area. I think using his length is where he's most effective.
Inside, here's Thomas. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
There's the pick. Pass to Mathurin. Back to MP. Oh, watch out, MP!
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And so, Jordan Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Neesmith comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And Shepard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
Here's Thomas. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, they've been clearly the better team. And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordan Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record.
Oh, MP slamming it down.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Pass to Claxton. 1:46 left to play in the third. Good defense by MP. Siakam passes to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Siakam understands when he needs to get rid of the ball and share the wealth.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and power.
And Indiana making a change here. Jones is checked in. For Indiana, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Pass to Clowney. Johnson against Jones. 1:05 left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Clowney. And the rejection by MP. The Nets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Carlisle decides to call timeout. He knows every
I'm muted, my bad. Hey. But this I'm a little my crib, man. You feel me? Hey, sub up, please. Hey, like this and sub. We gonna roll up to 200 subs. We at 167 right now. Tap in, please. Help a young nigga out, please.
And Brooklyn has possession. They lead by 1. Setting the floor for the Nets. No post in Porter Jr. and Claxton. Terrence Mann is out there with Johnson. And it's Williams at the 3 spot.
I don't know what they do
on his way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end.
Pressure
on the ball. Really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
you know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Poke loose. Toppin with the steal. To take the lead. No good that time. Nice D from Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a one-point game. Siakam against Johnson. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Down low. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Porter with it. Picked up by Shepard. Over in the corner, Williams. And the Nets miss again. Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. MP. And it's Toppin that time on the assist by MP.
Hey.
MP's got his 9th assist in the game now.
No, that's good. I don't realize it.
And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words.
Why is the game close?
And some changes here for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Toppin. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepard. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. There's the screen. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Demon to end the cold streak, and the basket is good. And the Nets lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And there's the dunk.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy.
What a bright future this young man has.
Claxton outside. Thomas fires. The 3 is off.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Here's MP. Off the glass.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Now Thomas. Here's Demon. Porter. He's off from 3. Now Siakam. Ball stolen. Here's Porter. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. It's Thomas on the wing. Nembhard covering. And he makes that one count.
Oh, huge bucket by Thomas there. The pressure of the moment just does not seem to faze him in the slightest.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Claxton.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than layups, so I'd agree with you there.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's off his run, so he misses both. And so, MP will bring it up for Indiana. It's a one-point game. Mathurin with a screen for MP. Clock at 4. Siakam, 18 feet out.
They want the ball in his hand when the situation calls for it.
That's trailed by 3. 1:02 left to play in the final quarter. Thomas against Nembhard. Claxton. That does not go. Now Mathurin. Now here's MP. set the pick. Claxton with the rebound.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go. I thought he had that. I think he did, too.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
3-point lead and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Second one is good. We both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Sorry, man, we're going crazy.
Very important free throws there.
Timeout called. The Nets. They're behind by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Thomas fires. It's in. His shot is pure.
And the defense was right there. But I bet Thomas didn't see it.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. Got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 4. Coming here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Now Claxton. And down goes the three.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
So a close game season.
Thanks, guys. Your team asked a lot of you tonight, MP.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. And on tap tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets going up against the Indiana Pacers. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight, we've got a special treat. Our NBA insider, Shams Charania, sitting in with us as well. Shams, glad. And the Nuggets not afraid to do things differently, Shams, including in the front office.
Yeah, hiring Coach David Adelman before locking in their executives and then splitting their front office leadership. Very unique. And it's all about results. The setup will be judged accordingly. It was a strong first off season for this group, though.
Well, and you can do a lot as long as you have Nikola Jokic.
That's for sure.
A look at Indiana's starting group. McConnell and Nembhard are in the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, look at the soft delivery for MP. Floating it up there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Siakam with a screen on Jokic, and he lobs it up. Gordon with a steal.
That's weird.
Jokic with it. Siakam covering. Siakam against Johnson. From deep, Jokic. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you do not want to see Jokic heat up from out there.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And so McConnell will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
Knocks down the long J.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Siakam, right side. Stolen by Jokic. And Denver pushing it up now. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Outside Brown, just 5 on the clock. And here's Gordon from the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Well, Gordon isn't afraid of getting physical. Nice job getting the whistle in the process, too.
Denver shooting their first shots of the night from the Cherry Stripe.
3 shots.
That free throw good from Gordon. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. That's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Siakam the screen. Gordon against MP, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. And Mathurin subbed in for McConnell. Pass to Jokic. Good D by MP. Pacers trail by 6. Toppin, a screen on Jokic. MP with it. Checked by Gordon. Oh, got a piece of it. And he lobs it up top. Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live, and the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
Here he goes. Oh, wow.
Look out. The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Brown against Mathurin. Jokic with a screen on Nembhard. Murray passes to Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 9.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Mathurin. Shot is up. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
The 3 is up. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the year. Instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
Brown can't hit. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Shepherd, Pascal Siakam out there with MP. Then it's Toppin, and it's Mathurin in at the 2 spot.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that playoff with the dunk.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Hardaway. And here's Murray. And here's Jokic. Guarded by Toppin. Outside, Brown. That falls. High speed from Jokic. He has 7.
Well, that's something only Jokic can do. He draws the eyes of everyone on the floor, then moves it to the perimeter for the 3.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Pass to Shepherd. On the wing, MP. Covered by Jokic. Toppin, a screen on Jokic. To the paint. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Back over to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Murray with it. Now guarded by MP. Murray passes to Jokic. And after pushing the Thunder to 7 games in last year's playoffs, the Nuggets have to be in that contender conversation, John.
Well, SGA won the MVP award, but you ask most players, executives, coaches around the NBA, and Nikola Jokic has the case of being the best player on the planet on any given night. Plain and simple. You surround him with the type of talent you need, the requisite pieces, and you've got a shot in the West any year.
Good point. Back to Siakam. In transition, here they come. Outside Hardaway. And here's Jokic outside. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Siakam with a screen on Murray. Murray against MP. The putback. MP flushes the follow.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Murray passes to Brown. Now Jokic. Pass to Holmes. Clock at 4. Here's Brown. No good that time.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Holmes. Cam Johnson comes in for Murray. And Brown subbed in for Brown. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. We've got 1:13 left in the second. From deep, Jokic. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, BA, there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous. One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Here's Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Back to MP. Pass to Toppin. Now MP. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's Gordon from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. MP getting it done for Indiana. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome. We love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows his rank.
You know what? Ernie, for once.
All right, and now let's talk about that first half in the paint where two centers are really battling it out.
When you have two players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. 5 to shoot. Here's MP. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nuggets trail. To the middle. For the lead, Murray. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
Murray doesn't fear anyone inside. He just goes right at the defense.
That one drops. He ties it up. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And, Coach, last season, the Nuggets were 5th in three-point percentage, but dead last in attempts.
Yeah, you could argue that they should shoot more threes, but then again, they were 2nd in percentage on 2-point field goals, so they have a wealth of options. And, to be honest, offense is rarely a problem for the Nuggets.
And stolen by Jokic.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
The quick look, no good that time. Indiana shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
The first one falls. Last season, Nikola Jokic averaged a triple-double. The first big man to ever do it, Coach.
And only the 3rd player to ever do it. I mean, in one of these games, B.A., he had 30 points, 22 assists, and 21 rebounds. This guy's from another planet.
And Stan, after last season, Jokic was blunt. Asked if they had enough to win the title, he said they didn't.
Well, B.A., the challenge is improving this roster. And it's not easy to do with today's salary restraints, but they understand it's absolutely necessary.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
2 points. That one goes. McConnell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. 4th, the Nuggets.
Well, last year, they were all over the glass. Their physicality is what helped define their identity.
And stolen by Jokic. And Denver pushing it up now. No doubt, the Joker all alone.
The court awareness of Jokic is so profound. He knows where to be in every situation.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Brian, back to you.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Pure from 3-point range. And now an 8-point Denver lead.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
They need this. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, he's never been one to shy away from physicality. Siakam just stays with it and gets himself out.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, B.A. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now. And
going up high for Siakam.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
There's the alley. And then Siakam with the jam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Johnson on the wing. Nesmith covering. Johnson passes to Murray. And stolen by McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. Lets the 3 fly. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray looking around. Back to Jokic. The kick out to Johnson. From downtown. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's MP. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Hardaway's checked in for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Nesmith. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nembhard. And it's Shepard in for McConnell. Siakam with a screen on Johnson. Fires it from 18. It's Siakam cleaning up the miss.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. MP with a block.
Displaying an innate ability to detect the score attempt. MP will do well to keep honing that skill.
A different look for Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Johnson. Watson comes in for Brown. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Jones, he's checked in for Indiana.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Indiana with a rebound. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It'll be their 2nd game of a 4-game road trip. And MP throws it down.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And, guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
And they double up Jokic. Over Jones. Jokic's shot is good. Jokic has got 8 points here in the quarter. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
It's Watson on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Jokic. Over Jones. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
MP, a screen on Brown. Jones, the pass to MP. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Denver now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Shepherd. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's MP. And it's Toppin in at the 3.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing down.
MP with it. Checked by Murray. It's intercepted. It's Jokic, high post. Here's Watson. Hits the trifecta. Watson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Here's MP. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Denver moving it around. Pass to Tyson. Now Murray. 6 on the shot clock. An easy 2 on the layup. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Down low. And then Siakam with the jam.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Murray against MP. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. This one for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. MP's doubled. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 9 points now in the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. For the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon's checked in for Watson. Cam Johnson comes in for Tyson. And it's Christian Brown in for Hardaway. Then for Indiana, Nesmith, he's checked in for Toppin. Nembhard comes in for Mathurin. And for Shepherd. Inside, here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pacers trail by 19. MP inside, covered by Jokic. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I thought they played better defense in the first half. Since the break, they've been missing something.
Jokic against MP. Again, MP missing.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Stolen by Siakam. On the break. And MP with a basket on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight. Murray against McConnell. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Brown. Outside Johnson. Here's Jokic. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Denver.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Siakam with a screen on Gordon. Gordon against MP. Siakam with a screen on Gordon. MP. Tries again. That one no good. Great D that time from Brown.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nuggets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Hardaway, the pass to Holmes. Nembhard comes with a double. Here's Pickett to the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
MP, the pass to Nembhard. Here's MP, and there's the drive, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Oh, the young fella finds a way. MP using the pump fake to perfection.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pickett passes to Hardaway. Here's Pickett. Hardaway on the wing. There's the 3. The shot no good. Here's MP. That one goes. Count it.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
A noble effort by UMP, picking up a double-double in a loss. How disappointing is putting together a performance like this and not coming away victorious.
You can't play D when we shoot, we got blind. My little nigga got a Draco, he a minor. She ain't got no ass, I'm a fuck cause she fine.
What else am I supposed to do? I'm always giving it my all. I'm making the most of my life, Jennifer Quintana. I'm not out here doing, I don't know, cardio?
Yeah, of course not, MP. Hey, thank you. BA, over to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
I'm tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up.
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA Draft.
Wow! Yes! Yes!
What's up, MP?
Okay, since the beginning of the season. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm here to announce. Okay, how was that? What's up, Coach?
Nice to meet you, MP. I'm Coach Ray Hopkins. Welcome to the team.
Search for shit, but I got chrome and I be get fly. Me get tired of this shit, but I'm quick, they wanna see it dry. Look, if he ain't switch, he still be alive. My hands up in that strap, you niggas hold, but will it be the guy? I gotta watch my back the way I move, cause I seen it die. I brought pussy up bushes, lights cash, still creep walk through a chain, nobody hit it, leave him dead, that'll be a prize, they all on you. I can really trust my family, I can't call on who ate lost my pop. I put my kidney up with all the niggas talk a lot, but stuck in quicksand. They don't got my line of cover off my pivot, got no grid, and they all know if he hit 50 on that run, I'm selling Kilroys. I'm feeling risky, I shot a back down in Illinois. That gun violence quick happened in my ear, no one in here.
A reminder, fans, we hope to come and join us for our trading card day. The first 10,000 fans in the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by Jazz Bear and the Jazz Dancer. Fans, don't forget about our Football Activity Day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Jazz Bear bobblehead.
One man who's looking to make a name for himself in the spotlight, MP. Excited for his debut on the NBA court. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the lights. Wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
The Jazz making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
Well, tonight marks MP's debut coming off the bench to play in his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by. But at the end of the day, MP said, I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am. Guys?
Yeah, he's clearly bought in and ready to go. Thanks so much for that report. So for the Clippers right now, in the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. MP inside. Guarded by Jackson.
Quality denial there by Jackson. His anticipation right at the rim, impressive.
The Jazz making a switch here. Collier's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Derek Jones comes in for John Collins. And it's done in for Benedict Mathurin. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down-shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league, or they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Nurkic a screen on Garland. Shot clock at 6. Markkanen finds Nurkic. Oh, a three-pointer off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
Jackson has the open look. It's good from long range. Jackson's got 7 points.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
They've got Markkanen. Nurkic is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Pass to Markkanen. There's a good screen. And stolen by MP. Nasty move. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
The passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Utah has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Pass to Nurkic. Shot on the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night. Clippers trail by 4. Screen by MP. Garland, the pass to MP. Outside, Markkanen. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Here's MP. Utah with the rebound. And this matchup with Los Angeles. Hard to believe just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season schedule. Nurkic the pass to Collier. Outside, Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3 and finished off by Nurkic.
Boy, that's textbook screen and roll action. You can see why they involve Nurkic in these sets. So savvy.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Clippers trail by 6. Done outside. Here's MP. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Collier. Outside, George. Jackson setting the pick here for George. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Screen by Leonard. Nurkic against MP. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Walker Kessler, he's checked in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Make some noise and get ready for the big half-court shot. Please direct your attention.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after... And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Let's shift focus back to the Utah Jazz, who find little separation after one half of play.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a 6th man on the floor. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Outside, George. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And at the as they could have hoped for today.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Kevin, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Well, we know the Jazz have been up front. Before you can rebuild, Doris, you got to tear down. And that's what they've done.
And, Kevin, that requires extraordinary patience. You have to be willing to trade away veterans who can contribute to winning. And you have to be willing to prolong the process in order to get max returns. But be under no illusions. Losing is hard on everyone.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
to Garland. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Garland's got 13.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Good on the three-point shot. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Garland kicks to Leonard. Pulls it from the elbow. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Utah leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Kessler. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time.
In the third. And the Jazz with some changes. Yusuf Nurkic. Comes in for Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in for Bailey. And then for Los Angeles, MP's checked in for Lopez. Jones comes in for Collins. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Here's MP. And the Clippers miss again. Jazz leading by 6. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Markkanen sets the pick for George. Out to the wing. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's MP. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Collier. Still scoreless. Back to Nurkic. Pocket 6. Over MP. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jones with the screen on Nurkic. Trying to end the drought. MP, no good. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Great effort on the glass by the big fella. Nice work.
Leonard with the screen on Markkanen. Dunn left side. 11 feet out and he hits it. Dunn's got his first basket of the night.
Well, the defense has to be better. Dunn is such a quick release on these mid-range jumpers.
Markkanen from outside. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Jazz out in front, up by 4. And do not go away as we'll be back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top.
Certain club. I was trying to steal from me. I was riding for some niggas who wouldn't even kill for me. They did the right thing. Don't get tricked off the streets. My cousin killed the rape, the judge gave him 53. Dog tried to order, I slid and dropped off a 40 piece. Daddy made a beat, and his niggas recording me. She seen me with a 24 with this flight, stupid. I hit your ass with this sweat. You gon' fight, stupid. Bust a hole, yeah, down. It took a night, stupid. Glock off, dog in the night. He got a light, stupid. Was in LA with the bruh. Was in LA with the look. Was in LA on the road square. I was with the thugs. I was pulling with the rap, but it was with the drugs. Every crib, every house got a different rug. 90 out of 40 bullets, everyone a different slug. I'm bad with this life shit. I be mixing drugs. I really got bull. I be with the crips and the bugs. I ain't make 50 calls. I'm a rich stupid. Fuck boy die. Off the hype stupid. They let a big cut a million. Got a nice stupid. I got a run for
Top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Kyle Filipowski. He's out there with Markkanen. Collier out there with Nurkic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far. And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Outside, Jones. Back to Garland. To the paint. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Jazz. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is...
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love...
We knew rebounds would be a key factor in this match. You weren't able to control the glass as much as you would have liked. How do you turn that...
Struggle doesn't mean...
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside. For Los Angeles, MP's checked in for Lopez, and it's Jones in for Collins. And a change for the Suns. Allen's checked in. And so in the game for the Suns, Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gillespie in at the 1. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Derek Jones.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's off on the first. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A heavy veteran roster. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Pass to Allen. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams is screen on Leonard. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Gillespie looking to end the run. And get the rebound. Williams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Miller comes in for Leonard, and it's Beal in for Darius Garland. And a change for the Suns. Green's checked in for Gillespie. MP against Williams. MP, that was good. And a bit of an unusual path for MP to make his way into the NBA. He refined his game playing overseas in Europe before landing on a roster here in the States.
And heading overseas to work on your game is something I don't think enough young prospects take advantage of. There are some great success stories in the NBA of players who did that, and hopefully MP can add his name to that list.
Back to Dunn. Pass to Miller. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Down low. And MP with a basket on the assist by Beal.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Suns trail by 10. Outside, Green. And here's Allen. It's Williams, high post. MP with the block.
Oh, talk about compete. Emerging player, MP does it all over the floor.
Pulls up. The rebound by Allen.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's Los Angeles up 8, and we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Miller is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's MP, then it's Darius Garland, and it's Dunn in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. The Clippers last season, inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers, Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Green against Garland. Green takes it to the rack.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Checked in for Jones. Phoenix also changing it up. Dillon Brooks checked in for Dunn. Booker comes in for Goodwin. And Gillespie is subbed in for Green. The Clippers lead by 8. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. Saturday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz.
And that game against Memphis, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in. MP inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Gillespie, guarded by Garland. Three-pointer, Brooks. And the three-pointer goes. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Brooks. Screen by O'Neal to the inside. Here's Iguodala. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Some changes for Los Angeles. Brook Lopez. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out this quarter with a 7-point superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the final.
When you outwork your opponent like this, getting those extra shots, it just shows your guys want it more, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's swing it over. Thanks for tuning in.
And we've got third quarter basket. MP's checked in for Lopez. Jones comes in for Collins. And it's Dunn in for Mathurin. Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. Green comes in for Devin Booker. Green with the ball. Dunn in his pocket. Here's Allen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Allen's got 5 now.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so in the game for the Suns, Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Green. And it's Gillespie in the point guard.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Gillespie. Outside, Green. Now here's Williams. Clock at 6. Williams, a screen on Garland. From deep. Gillespie can't get it to go.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Suns trail by 7. Allen with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Gillespie. Now here's Allen. And here's Green from the arc. Offensive board. Here's Gillespie. Outside for Green. Launches it. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard with a screen on Williams. And stolen by Williams. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Really mucking it up. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
You gotta make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? If they're gonna try to help and tag, you gotta make the right play, finish, or make the right play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Derek Jones. Darius Garland is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Miller. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Allen, the pass to Green. Here's Iguodala. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
MP high post. Iguodala grabs a miss. Suns trail by 5. Allen, the pass to Booker. Three-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Garland. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles making a change here. Leonard's checked in. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Number 23, Isaiah Jackson.
Outside, Green. To the middle. Just 4 to shoot. MP with the block. Booker showing some fight on the interior. Deflected. The Clippers lead by 5. To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. Iguodala grabs a miss. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now MP. Outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. MP inside. Oh, it's off! Suns trail by 5. Here's Green with the shot. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
I'm here with MP, fresh off the win and a double-digit rebounding performance. You talked about the need for this team not only to win games.
I came up big on the boards.
Brian, back to you.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you.